Good morning, this is Kellaland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A registered sex offender is facing multiple charges after police say he tried to rob two men at gunpoint in Sioux Falls.
Police say David Hurley attempted to take the men's vehicle Sunday morning and fired one shot as they drove away. No one was hurt.
Detectives later found Hurley outside a motel on North Cliff Avenue, where police say he ran but was quickly arrested. He faces robbery, aggravated assault, and fleeing charges.
A 35-year-old Rapid City man is facing an aggravated assault charge after police say he threatened a driver with a knife Tuesday night.
Police say the suspect approached the victim's vehicle near I-90 and Haynes Avenue, yelled at the driver, and put a knife through the open window.
Officers later stopped the suspect's vehicle and found a knife inside. No injuries were reported.
Stephen McCleary has been officially announced as Dan Aller's running mate in the race for South Dakota governor.
The Sisseton man is a former politician who served in the state legislature until 2021. He also has a background in farming and healthcare.
Just encouraged and really excited to be a part of this team and to run. Yeah, we're service oriented. My whole family's been service oriented.
McCleary talked about working across the aisle and bringing South Dakota together, regardless of location or political party.
Well, now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Summer. Good morning, everybody. We're following the rain mainly for this morning. We'll see if anything redevelops this afternoon. If that happens, it's around 10-20% chance to see something. And it will be a relatively cool day with these highs in the 70s, thanks in part to the thick cloud cover. We'll see if we can bring in some filtered sunshine later this afternoon. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. It touts itself as the world's largest biker bar, and it's leaving a big impression among bikers in Sturgis.
The Full Throttle Saloon is in the midst of another successful rally run. The Full Throttle gained a national following as the subject of a cable network reality show.
And that fame hasn't faded through the years.
A lot of people know the Full Throttle Saloon from the True TV show that aired for 6-7 seasons. So, people like to come here and get the t-shirt and say they've been here.
The Full Throttle is located northeast of Bear Butte State Park. Management says the saloon remains as popular as ever, even after losing the original building to a fire back in 2015.
Siouxland Libraries and the Sioux Falls School District are partnering up to help kids ease back into the school year. The pair will host a back-to-school resource fair next Wednesday at the downtown library.
Families enrolling students in a Sioux Falls public school this year can get registration assistance, community resources, and support services at the event. And if you need a library card, they've got you covered.
Staff will be available also to assist anyone who attends to sign up for a library card. When you come to sign up for a library card, please bring your photo ID and then also a proof of residence.
The event is next Wednesday at the downtown library from 4 to 6 p.m.
LifeQuest has been serving people with developmental disabilities in Mitchell since 1959.
Now they're giving people a whole new level of independence with their new microhomes. The units will allow for 6 different people to have their own space while still receiving some help from LifeQuest.
I think that's one of the things this microhomes does. Gives people a new chance, a new opportunity to say, I can do this. I can actually live in my own home.
Tiffany Vober is one of the first residents that will live there. She's excited to have her own space and to be able to cook.
The open house for the micro homes is today from 4 to 6 p.m.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian.
All right, tracking those rainfall totals. Just got an update from one of our observers down in Tyndall, South Dakota. Greg says 63 hundredths of rain there. We appreciate that report. Had 78 hundredths at Yankton, about the same at Sioux Falls. Mitchell's been lower. I've got a couple numbers out of Mitchell that are higher than 9 hundredths. That's the airport number, but definitely lower trends there. A little heavier north of Mitchell on the 24-hour totals. And of course, big numbers coming out of Highmore. Highmore has had, well, at least on our end of it, looking at numbers of 4.5 to almost 5 inches in some of those spots just outside of town. Chamberlain is pretty big too, about 2 inches of rain. These are reports as of about 7:15 this morning. Brookings, Marshall, we'll see if we can catch some rain there. Some of this is still moving east. You can see how the radar picture has looked during the overnight. You can't argue with that. I mean, that's probably the most rain we've had on a radar picture, more widespread at least, for quite some time. But still, not everybody getting rain that they'd like. Here we go. Futurecast today. The rain chances are still around even this afternoon, but it's definitely less coverage here. So we'll maintain that thinking. I do want to watch radar trends late tonight around Sioux Falls and down to Yankton. There could be some thunderstorms that may try to develop. I think probably the odds are higher for rain around Sioux City versus Sioux Falls. But at any rate, some of that will sneak into our northwest Iowa counties. And then for Friday, it looks like temperatures will be in the 70s again. Maybe a thunderstorm or two West River. Not going to rule that out. I just see, though, more spacing between the rain there again. So I would not anticipate a widespread soaking rain at all, but scattered showers and thunderstorms would be the way to word that. And on Saturday, too, there'll be more activity that'll try to brew up later in the day. That's actually a little more active window that pops up in our forecast. Through and through, though, temperatures are not overly hot. We're closer to 80 much of the 7-day forecast. And it looks like early next week, another round of some scattered showers and thunderstorms Tuesday and Wednesday. Numbers in Aberdeen also looking overall here upper 70s to near 80. And then those numbers here affected by any chance of rain that we can pick up. I'd like to keep some scattered cells around Aberdeen. No reason to change that. I think Pierre also will pick up some of these scattered showers and thunderstorms. We just showed you a couple there later Friday, but it's not as if it's raining all the time. That's not true at all. I would say Rapid City will have these repeated chances of rain in the cycle of late afternoon and evening thunderstorms. Check out more details with the weather online at KELOLAND.com.